This is how we ride. This is how we do.
Look, I know a lot of you people think I just get on here and want to start some shit in a jokingly way. On my Facebook yesterday, I actually did post, alright, need to start some shit, ideas. It was a joke. I thought it was funny. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens. Here's my, news feed, Facebook. I'm scrolling down, looking at stupid stuff. Richard Rollins tried to tag me and so I'm just scrolling down. And then what do I come across? Hendrick Motorsports ace Kyle Larson receives heart-melting please with a cherry on top request from fans. Even involves some dirt racing. It starts off with Hendrick Motorsports ace Kyle Larson pleased with a cherry on top request from fan. Dear Kyle, hi, I am Isaac. You are my favorite NASCAR and dirt driver. I was so upset when your toe link broke in the round of 8, but I was very happy you won the 2021 championship. I have seen you win in real life. It was the 60th annual Knoxville Nationals. I want to be a racer just like you, and my dad, he raced micro sprints in Kansas. I live in Iowa. Goes on to say how the boy's a Hawkeyes fan and a Jayhawks fan. That usually don't work. And a Kansas City Chief fan. That's okay. He just said, good luck next year. Please write back. Please with a cherry on top. Oh, and Merry Christmas. Young Isaac calls Kyle his favorite NASCAR and dirt driver, and that's for good reason. Larson has won several events in dirt racing as well and has also been responsible for a revival of dirt racing and mainstream. Now, I've said that's the one thing he's kind of helped. We scroll down. It gets better. This is when everything changes from this beautiful, heart-melting cherry on top. Look at his little smirk there with the ears. Look at the ears out there with the flame in the background. The Messiah has arisen. Fire and brimstone. This is when it all changes. Remember, we just ended with revival of dirt racing in the mainstream. It says right here, Larson has ruffled quite a few feathers earlier this year when he said he wouldn't be participating in the Chili Bowl Nationals in 2023. This is how you narrate a story. This was shocking from a driver who couldn't control his tears and emotions when he won the event for the first time in 2020. But after participating in the race for 15 years straight, he decided to not continue the streak. The reason he gave was a very low purse amount compared to other events. The winner of the Chili Bowl earns $10,000. While the Chili Bowl didn't relent, listen, and looky here, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This is how crazy some people are. This is how uninformed. I was going to say the S word because we got to be very proper now that we're going mainstream. The Chaz is this mainstream icon apparently now. While the Chili Bowl didn't relent, the Lucas Oil Series announced an enormous change. Lucas Oil Series? What are you talking about? How does that have to do with the Chili Bowl? Oh, but this is what's reality for everyone. Hold on, let's continue. An enormous change from 2023 onwards. They changed the format for the series to a NASCAR chase style format. Because of Kyle. That's what's being... Hold on. Let's not jump to... They're not saying because of Kyle. They're just explaining, while the Chili Bowl didn't relent, the Lucas Oil Series announced an enormous change. Okay. It doesn't have to do with Kyle, but they are saying it's going to a series, to a NASCAR chase-style format. But more importantly, they have jacked the purse up to $1 million, which is substantially higher than its existing purse size. And then they said this. This is what the world hears. Let me zoom in on this. Y'all need to see. Lucas Oil may not admit that the step was because of the HMS, Hendrick Motorsports driver's withdrawal, but it had to have some effect on the decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the hell is the world doing? How idiotic. This is a mainstream, essentially sports. This is a mainstream publication. I'm reading this right? Lucas Oil may not want to admit that that step was because of HMS driver's withdrawal, but it had to have some effect on the decision making. I'm reading this right? So Kyle, the world is being told now that because you're not racing the Chili Bowl due to payout, that the dirt racing late model scene has changed their format and paid more but to please you. And this decision you did for the Chili Bowl, it had to have some effect on the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't go searching. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't go searching for this. This happened to me as I was scrolling Facebook, thinking I was going to hear a nice story. Kyle, oh, you ain't all that bad. Oh, you ain't all that bad. But if you listen to the damn facts of what we're being told, Kyle Larson is, if you're mad about this Lucas Oil Dirt Late Model Series chase format, you better go get mad at Kyle Larson. Because the only damn reason the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series changed their format or added more money is because Kyle Larson refused to race the Chili Bowl because they pay too little. And all these moves to go to a chase format and add more money was to appease Kyle Larson's upsetness with the dirt racing world. We are trying to make sure he's okay and he will continue to race. That's apparently what the hell the world's being told by a big media entity here. And they're being told that, and they're watching and they're listening because they use the sympathy of a little kid's little Christmas note. And they're learning this shit. And they're not learning a damn thing. They're just being fed propaganda. Comment below. What do you think? Which one's true? Are we just incompetent in informing the public of what racing and dirt is even about? Or is Kyle Larson responsible for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series changing their chase format and paying more money because of the Chili Bowl, and he wanted race there because they're not paying enough money? And Lucas Oil controls everything and is just trying to appease Kyle. That's what that's what they're reporting. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and we will catch you next time.
This is how we ride, this is how we do. Ride mud, slide